Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. All right, Shalom, Yabashim, Thumb to the brothers. Salam, Yabashim, Bashim, Shah to the sisters. It's ICBK, started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Since 1969, been teaching that blacks, native Hispanics are the true Jews according to the Bible. And as most of y'all know, today is the closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. Let's get the most high hand. We can get it started. You know, today is a Sabbath. It's a high holy day, so we will be doing a Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? So like, so you got anything?
Yeah, man. You know, it's the feast, the closing Feast of Tabernacles. This is a very important day in our culture and within our nation. You understand, the Feast of Tabernacles is definitely something that brothers who are in the world, brothers in the truth, just like any high holy day, just like anything in the scriptures, that we need to, you know, always keep in mind, especially, you know, because we in this captivity. You know, we always been distracted to lose touch of our God and what we have for serving our God. That's it.
All right, with that being said, my name is Mina brothers up here. For the first man come up, present thyself on our registry.
Shakat, Bungan, Bunyashrala.
Shakat, Bungan, Bunyashrala.
Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat Rock Thumb.
Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat Rock Thumb. Step one up. Have it up.
Yashrala. La Yashrala.
Everything. Sorry, it's me. Sorry.
In the original of Micah,
I'm Mike and walk on y'all. It's right face east, face out. I'll be going over the prayers in Hebrew and English. Priest and officer will be reading them in Hebrew. I'll be reading them in English, starting with the Lord's Prayer.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadah, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakut, Kaba'ah, Batazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathalanau, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaklanau, Kabawaknau, Kasalaknau, Kabawaknau, Wala, Kabayano, Wanasaya one, Abol, Hawashino, Mayut, Ra, I will love you.
Now, the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Amen.
Now the Hakak, which is power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Baba Kosha, Nathalanau,
How much is a right? How much is a right? The power in the English, Yahweh, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, please, please give us the power. Give us the power. Heal all manner of sick, all manner of sick, and all manner of disease, and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper, the power to cleanse the leper, power to raise the dead, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirit, the power against unclean spirit, to cast them out, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it, so be it. Now we're going to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Barak Lanawa, Barak Lanawa, Wayashra, Wayashra. Wahabaya, Sapari, Barak, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Amon. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us in Israel, and the school, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Now Psalms 1 and 21 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Amahari, Sorry, my Yahweh, I shall, Shamayah, This is Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes to the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee, will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel, shall not slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. Coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. Psalms chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya, Al-Damayah, Lakut, Al-Takarash, Wa'al, Tashakwa, Kayahana, Awayakika, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ah, Al-Aimaka, Yahweh Yahweh, Sawada, Wayatha, out to the world, out to the Pawanya, Amara, like a what, on a Kakida, Magalia, Sakar, Shamya Sharala, now what I to the what? Laba, Yakad, Barya, Yakarapu, Aholia, Adawan, Wayashamai, Alayam, Abba, Wagaria, Gabal, I'm a one, I'm a lot, I'm a shot. I'm Yashabi, because the war, come on, I'm up, the what, Salah, I shut, the hum, come on, because Sarah, Kayaki, Banako, Koyas one. Nashamad, Ba'ayat, Yara, how you what, the month, Let the what? Let the what? Show you some more. The gargula, the quartz, the punya, Roboka, Ka'ash, Shaba'ira, Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Talaha, Yurayam, Come, Cyril, Wabasa, Wapaka, Tabahala, Panya, Waya, some cups, This Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. And be not still, O God. O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Against thy people. They consulted. Against thy hidden one. Against thy hidden one. They have said, come. Let's cut them off. Being a nation, the name of Israel, should be no more to remember. For they have consulted together. With consent. They are confederate against thee. Tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites. Moab, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Masur also a joint with they have opened the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. Listen to the Midianites. Sarah. The brook of Kison. Perished and endured. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Saeed. Yeah. All their princes. As Sabah. And Salmuna. Who said, let's take to ourselves. The houses of God. Possession. Oh my God. Make them like it will. That's the stubble before the wind. The fire burneth their wood. The flame set the mountains on fire. But persecute them. With thy tempest. Make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Lord. Let them be confounded. Trouble forever. Yeah. Let them be put to shame. Perish. That men may know. Name alone. It's Yahweh. The Most High. Of all the earth. Now the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah. Yahweh. Why Shah? Wama Yakahala. Wama the word of Amun. The blessings in the English, like bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angel, commanding general Yahweh, the general, the captain, the officer, the trooper, and the sister, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. All things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment. And destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Like prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, send evils and curses, punishment, and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary, send evils and curses, and punishment, and destruction to the Edomites, and the nation and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, and parenthood, all the governments of our enemy, Amalek synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, pussy coming gang movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, the cable access channel, and the radio channel, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, and try to stop us from broadcasting your word, throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth. Consume them. Let the plague take the house of the thief and the murderer. Let the house shine. And Gabriel come down with the flying saucer and punish all the heathen that come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is, the angels that have done it. And cause it to be spread. The media. The whole world. Cause them to shake in the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. All right, Masab, you may be seated. Stop it up. Masai here. Sure. So you got no Sabbath service, you know what I'm saying? The closing of the Feast of Tabernacles is a Sabbath day. It's a high holy day, so we'll be reading out of Leviticus chapter 23 in the Hebrew, and then we're breaking it down in the English. So like, sir, whenever you're ready.
Okay. It's the book of Leviticus chapter 23 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar Yahweh Al Mashallah Hamar, verse 2. The bar Albanya Yasha'ala Wa Amarath Ahalam Mawidia Yahweh Ashar Thrakorawa Atham Makoraya Kodash Al Haham Mawidia, verse 3. Shashaf Yamayam Ta'aisha Malakan Wabayawam Hashabayaya Shabbath one Makura'ah Kodash Kal Mala'aka La'a Ta'ishua Shabbat Hawa'ah La Yahweh Bakal Mawa Shabbat Yakam, verse 4. Al-Ha Mawaidia Yahweh Makura'aya Kodash Ashar Tokura'awa Atham Ba Mawaidim, verse 5. Bakadash Hara'ashwan Ba'arabai Aishara La Kadash Bayan Ha'arabium Pasak La Yahweh, verse 6. Wabakamasha Ashara Yawam La Kadash Hazah Ka'ab Hamatazawat La Yahweh Shabai Yamayam Matazawat Ta'akawa, verse 7. Bayawam Ha Ra'ashwan Makura'ah Kodash Yahaya Lakam Kal Malakath Ibadah La'ah Ta'ashwa.
Now, this is important as keeping these high holy days that was written in Leviticus 23 is just as important as the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? We claim to be Hebrew Israelites. We proclaim to the earth that we are Hebrew Israelites. What's the first word in Hebrew Israelite? Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? We say we Hebrew Israelites not only because Abraham's father's name was Heber, but because that's the language we speak. That's our native tongue. Not English, not Spanish, and every other language that, the white man might have bestowed upon us and during our capture. You know what I'm saying? But whenever you're ready, I'll start reading in Leviticus 23:1 in the English.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
Right. I'm gonna stop right there. Who can tell me what a holy convocation means? What does holy convocation mean? Anybody? Y'all done sat through enough Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done sat through enough classes. Y'all should know what this means by now. Anybody? What do you mean?
I think it's like
Holy convocation. What do you mean?
Like a holy means separate.
Right.
So would it be like separate celebration? Like
Celebration.
not
Separate is correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to y'all for time's sake. Holy convocation means a separate gathering. I'm saying a convocation of Israelites. I'm saying separate gathering. Holy, correct, meaning separate, convocation meaning gathering. Now, at the beginning of the scripture, it said, "Now the Lord spake unto Moses to proclaim the feast days of the children of Israel." You know what I'm saying? Halloween coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas, what was today? Columbus Day, apparently.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All these worldly holidays, these hella days, you know what I'm saying? All these worldly things that we are not supposed to be celebrating as Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Everything written in Leviticus 23 are the days that we are supposed to keep, other scriptures pertaining to the feast days, you know what I'm saying? Like Maccabees, pertaining to the feast of dedication, right? So you got anything?
No. Wow.
Keep going.
Even these are my feasts.
Right.
Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest
Right.
and holy convocation.
So right there. Why do we rest on the Sabbath day?
because that's the day that Jesus finished everything, and he said, "Do not do anything," because that's the day that you should rest.
Yeah, you right, but you're wrong. But you're right. Get everybody here. On the 7th day, the Lord rested. Now, it's not talking about 7th day as like the end of the week, like Saturday, because we know in the Bible, according to the scriptures, that one day is 1,000 years to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So on the 7,000th year, the Lord rested. You know what I'm saying? The Lord and the powers that he, gave the order to create the earth, they rested on the 7th day. So then he gave to us a day of rest, because you understand that at the time we was in bondage. You know what I'm saying? We were slaves. We might have to work 6 days throughout the week. But on that 7th day, he blessed us enough. He gave us grace that made us come together on the 7th day to come and see each other, come drink with each other, come communicate with each other, come see each other, come rest. You know what I'm saying? That's what Sabbath means. In the Hebrew, Shabbat means rest. You know what I'm saying? So you got anything?
No, I'm too long.
Keep going.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord
Right.
in all your dwellings.
Right.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. In the 14th day of the first month, even is the Lord's Passover.
Right.
And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread.
Right. So go ahead.
Continue.
Yeah, continue.
Unto the Lord.
So right there. So who can tell me the definite or the breakdown of the Passover? Quick. Anybody? Come on, y'all know this. Go ahead.
Passover when we came out of Egypt.
We came out of Egypt, right? What else? What's more to it?
Is when they sprinkled the blood over the door and the death angel passed over.
Damn right. Clap it up. Keep reading.
And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
The feast of the unleavened bread is right after the Passover. So if y'all have been to the Passover before, after the Passover, the next day is another holy day, the feast of unleavened bread. Now, why we eat the unleavened bread? Because as we were rushing out of Egypt, the Pharaoh said, "I want y'all out like now, ASAP, right now." You know what I'm saying? So we had no time to let our bread rise. When you put yeast in bread, you got to let it sit down for like a couple hours for it to rise up. So during this time, the Pharaoh told us he wanted us out of Egypt right now. So we had no time to let the bread rise. So all the bread that we took, that we prepared for our journey out of Egypt, was flat. It was unleavened bread. You know what I'm saying? That's why we hold the feast of unleavened bread. Keep going.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no Sabbath work therein.
So you got anything? Keep going.
But ye...
No, stop. Sorry. Next 7 verses in Hebrew.
Verse 7. Verse 8. Wahak Rab Thumb Asha'ah La Yahweh, Shabbai, Yamayum, Bayarwam, Hashabai Ya, Makura'a, Kodash, Kau, Mala'aka, Ibada, La'a, Ta'aishwa, Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al Masha, La'amor. Verse 10. Dabar al Bunya Yasha'ala, Wa Amara, Al Hum, Kaya, Taba'awa, Al, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Anya, Nathan, Lakum, Wakwa Tazarthum, Ath, Quataza Yarup, Wahaba'athum, Ath, Amar, Ra'ash Yath, Quataza Yarkum, Al, Hakahun. Verse 11. Wahanat, Wahanayat, Ath, Ha'imar, Lapunya, Yahweh, Laratazunkum, Momokorath, Hashabah, Yana Yapun, Yana Yapnawa, Hakahun. Verse 12. Wa Ashayathum, Bayawam, Hana Yapkum, Af, Haimar, Kabash, Tamayum Bun, Shanathwa, La Yahweh. Verse 13. Yamanakathwa, Shanya, Aisharunyam, Salaf, Balawala, Bashaman, Asha, La Yahweh, Rayak, Nayakaf, Wanasaka, Yayan, Rabayai, Hahayan, Walakam, so like in verse 14, Walakam, Wakwalia, Wakarum, Rokawamo, La'a, Ta'akalwa, Itazam, Hayawam, Haza, Habaya Akam, Kwaraban, Allah Hayakam, Kakwat, Iwalam, Ladarath Yakam, Bakal, Mashabath Yakam. Verse 15. Wasaparthum, Lakam, Mamakarath, Hashabath, Mayawan, Habayakam, Amar, Hathanawapa, Shabbat, Shabbathwat, Damayamath, Sahaya Yana. See right there.
Next 7 verses.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is a holy convocation. Ye shall do no Sabbath work therein. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest, and he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf offering, a lamb without blemish of the first year, for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deal of fine flour mingled with oil, and offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of a hin. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green herbs, unto the self-same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings.
Right. So now, verse 14 is what I really want to touch on. Verse 14, it says, this shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings. I mean, we make to the kingdom of heaven, we're going to still be keeping the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of Tabernacles, especially, you know what I'm saying, the Feast of Purim, Feast of First Fruits, blowing of the trumpets, Feast of Dedication, you know what I'm saying. One thing about the Passover, when we get to the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be celebrating a new Exodus. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be celebrating a new Passover, because then the Lord will not have just brought us out of Egypt, but he will have just brought us out of America and every other nation that have scattered us across this planet. You know what I'm saying? When we get to the kingdom of heaven, and the stories that we're going to tell about the Exodus, the day the Lord came and freed the children of Israel, he freed the slaves from America, Brazil, Haiti, Jamaica, all the nations where we scattered. That's going to be the new Passover. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to celebrate in the kingdom. We're going to live it up. We're going to party. You know what I'm saying? We're going to celebrate. We can sing songs unto the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bless his name for what he has done, like the children of Israel did when they were leaving Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So you got anything?
Yeah, I want to add, like, that's why Commander General Yohanes' lecture was heavy too, what he was saying, how, you know, they're trying to distract us with all this technology through these different vices, not just the topics he brought up, but many other things, you know, social media, Facebook, all this stuff. You know, we use it to our advantage, but really the plan behind it is evil and wicked because it's to distract us from this truth.
Right.
You understand? And they're doing everything that they possibly can to distract us from this truth. You understand? But the Feast of Tabernacles is heavy because we was in the wilderness. You understand? We didn't have technology. We didn't have anything. All we had was each other and the Lord.
Right.
And we had to have faith in that time. We had to really believe in the Lord. And that's when the Lord was testing us. That's when he wanted to see, okay, let me test them and see if they got faith in me. You understand? Let me see if they're going to turn against me and curse me and hate me because they're in the wilderness. And they're like, well, he took us out of Egypt. Why can't he just help us out in the wilderness?
Why can't he give us these steaks instead of this manna?
Yeah, why is he giving us this?
Well, we got water. Why we ain't got bread? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And we do the same thing today.
Right.
You know, we tell a brother, you an Israelite, he might come around and say, well, shit, why am I still in oppression? Why am I still going to, if I'm God's people, why did my cousin get killed?
Where was God during slavery?
Where's God during slavery and all these things? And that's why this truth is important. You understand? Because we got to push this truth because everything is already given to us in his empire. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we need, that we think we need, money and you know, all the lust that we can get, when this truth is made to seem like useless.
Right.
Well, how is this going to help me if I stop eating pork? How is it going to help me if I stop smoking weed? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It seems ridiculous, but at the same time, once you start to read these scriptures, you start to learn that, you know, going back to what Christ said too, where he was like, let the blind lead the blind. You know, he said it in a different context, but you could apply it to today. Everybody's following America. Right. America has everybody tricked into thinking that this place is not going to be destroyed. But if you in the world, you're being led by the blind, and you're going to fall into that ditch. And guess what? Christ said, what did he say? Life is, I forget how it goes, but he said, life is through me. Like I'm the life and the way.
Right.
And that's in the truth. So everybody's being led into the ditch. Meanwhile, this truth is what's going to keep you safe.
Right.
I guarantee you, any kingdom that was around in that time, and they would have thought, I would not switch position with the Israelites in the wilderness.
Right.
I got everything I need in my kingdom. Little did they know, the Lord, you know, he sent us manna. You understand? He gave us everything we needed in that time. And it's the same thing right now. The Lord is going to give you everything you need right now, right, to get through it. You understand? In the end, you don't want to be the person who's like, damn, I should have stayed in the truth. I should have stayed down. Now you're gonna hate yourself. I'm telling you, you're gonna hate yourself when you find out, like, damn, you're gonna walk in here with shame. Like, damn, I did call them brothers crazy and this and that, but shit, I need to come in here. You're gonna come here real low headed and real humble, because you know, and your integrity as a man, I spoke down on them brothers, but shit, man, I'm gonna get in line now. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep being long with you.
It's like the next 7 verses. Hebrew.
I left off on what, 17?
18. Sorry, 15.
Okay, so 16, right?
Sorry, 15.
Verse 15. Wasaparthon, Lakam, Mama Karath, Hashabah, Mayawum, Habaya Akam, Imar, Hathana Wapa, Hashabah, Mayawum, Habaya Akam, Imar, Hathana Wapa, Shabai, Shabathwa, Tamayama, Tahayayana. Verse 16. I Mama Karath, Hashabah, Hashabayai, Tasaparwa, Kamashim, Yawam, Wahakarabatham, Manaka, Kadasha, La Yahawa, Mama was Shabath Yaka, Mama was Shabath Yakan, Lakam, Tanawapa, Shat Yum, Shanya, Aisharunyam, Salah, Kamataza, Ta'a Payana, Taya Payana, Bakawarian, La Yahweh. Verse 18. Waha Korah Thumb. Waha Korah Thumb Al Halakum Shabbat. Kabashim. Dama Yamum. Bunya Shana. Wapar Bun Bakwar Akkad. Wa'a Yalum Shanyum. Yahayawa Ila La Yahweh. Wamanakatham. Wamanaktham. Nasakayahum. Asha Raya Nayakuk. La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa Ashayathum Sha'ayar Atazayum Akkad Lakata'ah Washanya Kabashim Banya Shana Lazabak Shalamyum. Verse 20. Wahanayak Hakahan Atham Alakam Habakawaryum Thanawapa Lapanya Yahweh Alshanya Kabashim Kwadash Yahayawa La Yahweh Lakahan. Verse 21. Wakara Atham Ba'itazam Hayawam Hazah Makara'ah Kwadash Hayaya Lakam Kal Mala'aka Abada La'ak Kakwa Awalamba Kal Mawashabath La Darath Yakam. Verse 22.
That's like it's something.
That's it right there.
Let's clap it up. Sorry. Verse 18 to 21.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheep of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2 wave loaves of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year.
That's like that right there. Who could tell me what feast day this is talking about? Who could tell me what feast day this is talking about? Think about it. Don't just raise your hand. You got the answer, let me know.
Like I want to shout. Can I shout out the brothers on the line real quick?
Come on, go ahead, sir.
You got Amon 1, says Shalom. This is the home of the truth. Damn right. I believe he's a young man. Kapah, Shalom sis. Kwadash, young man Avon checking in. Most High in Christ. I'll keep checking in. You know, that's it. Lenar Jr., Trooper Shalat. The water for y'all for tuning in with us, man. Most High in Christ. Shalat.
So who got the answer? What feast day is talking about? Go ahead.
Is this the one where we like eat the lamb? And
Nah. What is it called? What's the name of it?
Pentecost?
No. What is it called to us? Not the white man to me, that is. What is it? No.
It's definitely a high holy day.
What is it called though? What's the name of it?
Hanukkah?
No.
What day do you eat unleavened bread? Right?
No, it's not this one.
Oh, okay, so
Nobody got it? It's a feast of first fruits. You know what I'm saying? It always goes Sabbath, Passover, unleavened bread, feast of first fruits. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. We ain't touched the other ones yet. I ain't finna give it away. It's the feast of first fruits. We always touch on the feast of first fruits because it's the first fruits you're gonna get your best. You know what I'm saying? We always say it's not just about giving you fruit. You know what I'm saying? Not physical fruit. You know what I'm saying? You're not bringing apples and pears and bananas to the school. That's not what we're doing. You're giving your best. Your first fruits, the best of your, you know what I'm saying, the best of your ability to serve God. You're going to give them your first fruits. You know what I'm saying? Your tithes, you pay. That's the first thing you want to pay. Because if you're not going to pay, if you don't pay it first, you're going to forget. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get your tithes first. They ain't going to do what you want to do. But the feast of first fruits is really more about giving your best. The first of your efforts, the first of your energy, the first of your ability to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about fruit and food and physicality. It's like, keep going.
A new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18, and ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with the meat offering and the drink offerings, even an offering made by fire, a sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 19, then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20, and the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord, with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. And ye shall proclaim on the self same day that it may be a holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no Sabbath work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Next man. Don't call him prison officer Shadrach. I might even just me and the brothers up here. I'll present that stuff on our registry. I might do. State your registry. Don't go back to our registry. State your registries. No, and I might
Shadrach, Ban Yehowadah, Ban Yashra Allah.
Shadrach,
Ban Yehowadah, Ban Yashra Allah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shadrach Thumb.
How about Shem Shadrach?
Like his brother hand. Fabian. Looks like sir, next verse. No.
Verse 22. Stop me at 7. Sure. Come on. Waba Quatazarkum. Quatazar. Quatazayor. Aratazakum la'a. Takalaha pa'af. Shadka. Bakwatazarka. Walaquat. Quatazayarka. La'a. Talaquat. La'ainia. Walagar. Ta'izab. Atham. Anya. Yahweh. Al Hayakum. Verse 23. Wayadabar Yahweh al Mashal Amar. Verse 24. Dabar al Banya Yashar Allah Amar Bakadash Hashabayaya Hashabayaya Ba'akad Lakadash Yahweh Lakam Shabbath 1 Zakar 1 Tarawai Makora'ah Kwadash. Verse 25. Kalmala Akath Ibadala Ata Aishwa Wahakwarab Thumb Asha la Yahweh, verse 26. Wayadabar Yahweh al Masha la Amar, verse 27. Akaba I Shawar la Kadash, Hashabayaya Hazah Yawam, Hakaparian Hawa'a Makora'ah Kwadash Yahweh Lakam Wa'an Yatham Af Napashat Yakum Wahakorab Thum Asha'a la Yahweh. Is it right? One more verse 28. Verse 28. Wakal Mala Akah. La ta'aishwa ba'itazam hayawam haza'aka ya yawam kaparyun hawa'a la kapar al yakam la panya yahwa ala hayakam.
Verse 22 to 20.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your hand, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning thy harvest, Salaki, of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor.
So if I may. So right there. Now this right here, it said you shall not make clean riddance of the trees of your field. Meaning what? You should leave it to the poor. You're not gonna take all the fruit off your trees because there's people who ain't got it. So when somebody walking past your vineyard or walking past your orchard or your farm of trees, and there's still a little bit of fruit left over after you didn't go and got what you got, and you know you made your profit, there's still some fruit for the less fortunate of Israel. You know what I'm saying? This again right here is showing how graceful the Lord is, how blessing He is to give us, you know what I'm saying, to give us a law to leave food for the poor. Because there's some of us in Israel that don't got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so y'all got anything?
Yeah, and also, you know, when we do our food drives, that's why we do it in the ISUPK.
Right.
We get the food out from state to state, to country to the poor. We handed out during that time of was it Haiti or Haiti had a problem, you know, in America, and we gave that food out to them. We gave the women, you know, items for the women, and we also prophesied to them. Understand? Those are brothers and sisters as well. When the United States turned their back on Haiti, so this is the very reason why the Most High did this, because He knew it foresaw this. Because this is the greatest book we're reading right here, the Bible.
And I was going to say too, like that's a heavy point in the scriptures. It shows you how merciful the Lord is, and that's how you want to be as young brothers. You understand? What am I referring to? What am I speaking about? You brother right here. Young men, what am I talking about? What am I saying that you should apply to yourself? Okay. What about you? Go ahead.
Then you should apply yourself to like God, like what they were saying, like if the treatment, we used to go for the unfortunate.
Give that brother a hand. And that's the spirit of brotherhood.
Right.
You understand? That's the core of being in the truth. That's what's the first commandment? Who knows the first greatest commandment? Anybody know the first greatest commandment? Is to love God with all your heart. Meaning love is an action. So if you love God, then what does that mean? You show it with words. Do you show God that you love Him with words? With your actions. With your actions, right? Now, anything is an action, right? What's an action? Me doing this with my hand. If I get up and walk to the restroom, that's an action, right? So is that loving God? Then what action shows that you love God? Go ahead.
Keeping His commandments.
Give that brother a hand. That's the action that shows God that you love Him, that you're loyal to Him, that you're a good son, is by doing what He says to do. What?
Yeah, but coming to class.
Coming to class is one of them. You understand? The scripture says, study thyself to be approved. Right? So definitely, going back to the scripture, the Lord is merciful. The Lord leaves food for the less fortunate, and that's how you got to be. That's the spirit that you got to have. Because who had that spirit? Yeah, but who else? Right, Yahweh. He gave His life. He gave more than he did more than go and give food to the homeless, which is a beautiful thing. He gave His life. Right. So if Christ gave His life for Him, if Christ gave His life for you, then you need to make sure that you treat Him honorably, with respect, because that's the least you can do compared to what Christ did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, so
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 22. And to the stranger, I am the Lord, your God. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by the fire unto the Lord. Verse 26, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
It's like, if I may, raise your hand if you participate in the Day of Atonement this year. And right, give yourself a hand. Not only did y'all complete an order given by God, y'all fulfilled one of His laws. Y'all kept the high holy day of afflicting your souls for not only food and water for 24 hours, but of sin and afflicting yourself with your flesh. Now, what's the importance of the Day of Atonement? Can anybody tell me? Anybody, real quick.
The importance of atonement is like an opportunity to just like for you, like the sins you did in your past life and present.
Clap it up. It's a day for you to afflict yourself and to prove yourself worthy to God, that I'm worthy of your kingdom. I'm worthy of stepping onto one of your chariots with your angels and making it to the kingdom of heaven, to sit, probably sit amongst the 144,000 and be a judge, a righteous ruler of your kingdom, of the kingdom of Israel. You know what I'm saying? That I'm worthy of everything that you promised to me, from Deuteronomy 1 to like Deuteronomy 28 and 1 through 15. You know what I'm saying? That I'm worthy of your blessings and not your curses. That I can prove to you that I can live without food and water, the basic necessities, that I can live without sin. If you can live without food, something that you need for 24 hours, you can live without sin, something that you don't need. You don't need to be slinging, you don't need to be sleeping with them whores or smoking that weed or being a drunkard, or, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be doing that. What you need food and water, don't you? You know what I'm saying? If you go afflict yourself for 24 hours on things that you need, you can go the rest of your life on things that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? That's the importance of the Day of Atonement. Not even to atone for your sins, but you should be perfect already. Once you take that oath, you get that oil poured in your head, you should be perfect. Your slate is wiped clean, and you shouldn't sin no more, because now you know the Lord is holding you accountable for what you do. But you slip up, the Day of Atonement is there. Not only is it to atone for the things that you've done, but to prove to the Lord that you're worthy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sir, you want? That's like you do, man. Want to say something?
Also, while you're observing the Day of Atonement, remember to wash your face and to look pleasant, and to, look as though this is another day. It's a great day, and I'm going to take part in this feast for the Most High.
Oh, that's it.
Don't be walking around like you got the slave, like, hey, you good, bro? I'm fasting. Fasting, this fast. It's crazy. No food, no water. 24 hours, I'm fasting.
Let everybody know you fasting.
Lips all crusty. Don't talk to me with crusty lips.
Right.
Ask your face, eye boogers, crust. I'm gonna walk away from it.
If you see a brother, let him know. Hey,
it's like
looking dry.
Anoint thy
face. You see a
face.
sister, lips.
Anoint thy face. Grab
Let me hook you up.
You know what I'm saying? Do right by yourself.
Don't look like Esau when he said, I'm about to die.
Come on now.
Hunting in the field all day.
God.
So let me give you this, get the birthright so I can eat.
Right.
Crazy. All right. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that day, so like in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
Can you work on the Sabbath day? Yes or no? Anybody, quick.
Yes.
What? Come on, there it is. You can work on the Sabbath day. Don't listen to the fake Jew or the white man or the fake Israelite groups that say you can't work on the Sabbath day.
Right.
You most definitely can go to work on the Sabbath day. It's encouraged. If you got work on the Day of Atonement, go to work.
That's right.
The Day of Atonement is not supposed to be easy. You're not supposed to sleep in. You're not supposed to sleep the Day of Atonement away. You might as well not have participated because you're sleeping all day. You know what I'm saying? You get your regular night's sleep from 8 hours of sleep. You wake up and you face the Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? You go to work. You do everything you did the same as you did yesterday when you wasn't fasting that you're going to do when you was fasting. You most certainly can work and eat, go to work and do normal things on the Day of Atonement, but eat and drink. Can babies fast? Quick, yes or no? Nah, they cannot fast. What they got to atone for? What they did? Cry too much? Wake their parents up? They ain't did nothing. Boo all up their back and stuff. Like, come on now, they ain't did nothing. Can pregnant women fast? Can diabetics? Can someone that needs to take medicine throughout the day fast? That you have.
Oh, I want to say too, like, you don't want to, like, if you know the Day of Atonement's coming up, you don't want to be eating extra.
Right.
Let me get the extra in. I'm already full, but just let me make sure I'm not going to feel any pain. Because the same way you realize, like, man, I'm kind of wrong for that, the Lord sees it too. If we have the ability as humans to be like, man, I'm kind of wrong, guarantee you the angel is like, he's good, but he ain't. Compared to this brother right here, okay, like the Lord is a righteous judge. Like he knows what's going on. He don't overlook nothing. He knows what you think. You could have done this, you could have done that, but he took this. Okay, no sweat. So just make sure that you're being honorable, of course, in everything in the truth, but in the Day of Atonement too.
Right.
And also remember, if you eat too much, your body gonna feel it
Right.
while you fasting. I remember that from a youngin'. You eat too much before you fast, your body gonna be like, I need that same amount. And you ain't gonna be doing it. It's gonna tear you up.
Next verse in Hebrew.
Verse 29. Kaya ka hanapash ashar la'a ta'ina ba'itazam hayawam haza'aw wana karatha ma'imya. Verse 30. Wakal hanapash ashar ta'isha kal mala'aka ba'itazam hayawam haza'aw wahabadatia hanapash hawa'a makarab ima. Verse 31. Kal mala'aka la'a ta'ishwa kakwath Iwalam, Ladarathyakum, Bakal, Mashabatyakum. Verse 32, Shabbat, Shabbathwan, Hawa'a Lakam, Wa'aniyathum, Af, Napashatyakum, Batashai, Lakadash, Ba'irab, my rub, I rub, Dashabathwan, Shabbathkum. Verse 33, Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al-Mashallah Amor. Verse 34, Debar al-Banya Yasha'ala Amar Bakamasha Ashara Yawam Lakadash Hashabaya Hazam Ka'ab Hasakawath Shabbat Yum Yum La Yahweh. Verse 35, Bayawam Hara Ashwan Mara'a Makara'a Fadash Kalmala Akath Abadala Ta'ishwa. Is it right?
Verse 35.
Okay, cool. That's it.
That's it. I clap it up. That's it.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be affected that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same souls will I destroy from among his people.
It's like, sir, if I may. Now it says, if you know for a fact that you are able-bodied and that you can fast on the Day of Atonement and you don't, the Lord gonna cut you off. Because you just proved to him that you're weak. You're not worthy of the blessing. You're not worthy of everything that I stated when explaining the Day of Atonement. If you're able-bodied and you're not observing the Day of Atonement, you're weak. It's just flat out, you weak. I'm saying, you're not to me, but to the Lord. The Lord said, if any able-bodied spirit that does not keep the Day of Atonement, I'm gonna cut him off from amongst his people. And we don't know how that's gonna be, but it's gonna be harsh. You're not gonna like it. So if you're able-bodied, an able-bodied Israelite, and you can fast, do it. It's like, keep going.
I want to say real quick, like on the Day of Atonement, it happened to me twice where I accidentally ate like a small piece or I drank from a little bit of water. You know, when that happens, just brush it off and just don't, it wasn't on purpose, so you're good. But like the same way you focus on the Day of Atonement to not eat any food, to not drink any food, and how you bring yourself, you center yourself again to not eat. That's how you want to focus every day on the Lord. You understand? Right. Once again, because like Commander Jenny Hanna was saying, everything wants to distract you. Especially in the internet, TikTok, especially TikTok, Instagram, it's pulling you away from the Lord. You understand? When you're on TikTok, your mind is being manipulated to work differently. You understand? When you're on TikTok, your attention span gets short. You understand? Because you're watching a 30-second video of something that makes you sad, another 30-second video that gives you excitement, another video that makes you happy, another video that makes you laugh. In the span of 1 minute, your mind starts to mold itself into like, now because I'm used to short things. Now when I try to read the Bible and I got to read the first chapter, you're not going to get past 2 verses because now you want quick. That's why you got to always center yourself back to the Lord. And how do you do that? Not being distracted by the internet, TikTok, Instagram. There's nothing wrong to use it, but be aware of what's happening. You understand? Because if you go all day So like, says what?
No, go ahead. What do you know?
Okay. If you go all day watching TikToks, if you go all day playing video games, if you go all day and you don't at least take a bit of your day to read a precept, to go over, something that a precept you wrote down and just kind of dive into that one precept and break it down and apply it, then your whole day went without you remembering the Lord or applying the Spirit of the Lord. And eventually, 2 days go by, 3 days go by, and your mind is a sponge. That's the way your mind works. It's good. Your mind takes in whatever is presented. If you watch a video of, let's say your favorite rapper, and you're always watching your favorite rapper, you watching his interviews, and you eventually, if you're not aware, you start picking up his mannerisms. You start kind of talking like him. You start wanting to be like him. Naturally, if you're not aware, your brain starts doing that. So that's why you got to be careful and be careful what your mind takes in. And you want to make sure that you're taking in this truth. You understand? You're taking in this knowledge, what's being taught in here. Because everything is trying to pull you away from this. Everything is trying to pull you away from your God and you coming back to your identity. You understand? That's it.
Yeah, that's also I can add with that. That's why the Most High says you ought to love the Most High with all of your mind, heart, and your soul.
Right.
All those things, and to put Him first. And as our King Yahushua said, if you love your family more than you love me, you are not worthy to be in the kingdom. Right. That's what it is. This is serious in these times, and that we're living in this nation, and we're seeing all these wicked things get just more and more wicked and increasing that wickedness. We have to really be on guard, man. Because the Most High said it's just crazy like this. He said it will save a remnant of Israel will be saved. Right. That should scare the hell out of you.
It said too. I'm going to cut you off, so right when he said, if he doesn't shorten the time, even the elect will get corrupt. The people that he chose to that he made for sure to rule, they gonna fall for the dragon or Esau too, because it's just so much wickedness. The devices that they got is just so evil. You understand?
God, that's a hell of a point, because it will confuse the very elect. That's I'm paraphrasing, but the scriptures does say he will confuse the very elect, because he only know he got a little time left. So I can get more of y'all to hate each other. I can get more families separating. I can get more people not to observe these holy days and keep them. Then I got them. And Satan gonna tell the Lord they're not worthy. See, I told you that's why they're not worthy. Just like he did to Job. Just like he did to Job. So we have to really be on center, on point, and putting the Most High first. And as the priest said, to study to show thyself approved. Right. Very important we study. Because if you notice in this school, as we study, it increases us even wanting to be here. The more we study about this, is that right? The more you learn about it, you're like, man, I want to stay in here. Man, all this stuff I'm hearing out there, that's not the truth. What he said, that's a damn lie, straight blatant lie.
If I could, Shadow, I'm going to cut you off. Like, that reminds me, I don't know if y'all caught what Commander Jenny Yohana said in his lecture, and he was talking about that Unabomber guy. How he went to Harvard and this and that. And he was exposing basically what they're doing now with the technology and the AI and all that. How he's saying, like, he called it the system. So he's saying you either going to be a part of the system, or if you try to live with outside of the system, you're going to be like press. It's going to be difficult because everybody's going to be a part of this system. An example is like with cars, right? Cars is basically integrated in human life. You need a car to go to the store. You need a car. You damn near need a car now. You understand? If you don't got a car, you got to wake up extra early to go to work. You got to wait for the bus. And this and that. And that's what's going to happen with AI. It's going to be so integrated in our lives that you're not going to have a choice but to have it a part of your life.
Right.
You understand? So, and what that's doing is breaking families, because the young brothers in the world, they're looking at TikTok and videos, and now they're trying to act grown. They're trying to talk to their parents grown because they're exposed to grown things, Cardi B's and the twerking and this and that. So now they think they have an adult mind when really that's just destroying that child's life. And then you got the internet, like Commander Giuliano was saying, when you at the table, what usually happens? People are on their phone.
Right.
When you go out to eat, maybe with your rib or it's kind of natural, you start getting on your phone. Nah, that's the time where you got to connect. And then it damn near feels awkward. You can't even talk. Why? Because you've been on the phone and your brain has to it's like an engine, it has to reignite because your brain is just so used to being on the phone. You come back to being like conversating, your brain has to pick up that little skill again. That's why becoming quiet and be like, you're red right there, but y'all don't know what to say really. You gotta like start the engine and just start talking little by little. And that's why it's heavy, you know what I mean? Like we gotta apply that. We gotta stay off the phone, not be on the phone so much, to sit down and talk to each other. Stay off your phone for a whole day. I guarantee you your brain's gonna turn back on. Your brain, like when you're on that phone, it's heavy because I did it. And when you're on that phone, you're constantly distracted by something on your phone. But if you're off your phone, you're able to think about that interaction you have with that person at 2 p.m. You're gonna be able to reflect on the interaction you have with your brother. You're gonna be able to reflect on your day, and that's how you build like character. That's how you build life. That's how you kind of just start. But when you're on your phone all the time, it's like you constantly being like put in the matrix. See what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
So like you said, if I may, also too, like if you stay off the phones, like you'll see that you'll be more productive, like throughout your day. But
Absolutely.
The longer you're on your phone throughout the day, then when you actually try to do something productive, it'll be harder for you to focus.
Exactly.
And do that. That's why they say when you wake up first thing in the morning, it's best to just not be on your phone. It's easier said than done. Most people struggle with that, but it's a huge difference when you actually apply it.
Facts. Go ahead, sis.
Another thing with the attention span, how you mentioned, it's funny that you mentioned that because being back in school, I had to do a study on that, a 10-page paper on that. And no matter where I looked at for the statistics, it showed that since COVID, a lot of adults' attention span is now at the age of a 7 to 8 year old. In the 90s, they did a study on kids. From the age 0 to 8, a child's attention span is only 1 to 2 minutes long. Before they're on, you can sit and talk to your kid a whole paragraph, they're not going to remember.
Right, yeah.
They'll remember either the first thing or the last thing that you said.
Right.
Well, now since COVID, since we were all locked in and that's all we had was the internet, how we connected, now adults, even though we're no longer on lockdown, we're still on our devices.
Right.
We're still on the phone. So now adults' attention span has now become like a 7 and 8 year old. And they also said, like, if you just turn off your notifications, because a lot of people are addicted to the ding that you get when you get a like or a share, or someone, like you said, your favorite rapper posts a new video. It alerts your phone, and that's how it's set up. The internet is set up like that to keep you focused on that, like Shadrach said, to keep you focused so you don't learn the truth. So you no longer connect with your family, separate the family. There's no one sitting at the dinner table anymore. When we are, like you said, we're all on our phones. So it's funny that you said that, because I just learned that, and it's right there in your face. If you read it and search for it, you could find it.
Causes depression.
Yes.
Causes anxiety. Causes low self-esteem, because like Commander Giuliano said, you on Instagram looking at sisters. You think you need a BBL to lift your self-esteem. You understand? Go ahead, brother. Sorry. Also, like.
Yeah, I just want to add one more thing with that. You know, when I was coming up, it's a hell of a thing. If my father would have saw me at the dinner table with a damn cell phone, I'd have got dealt with. Or any of my brothers and my sister would have got dealt with quick. You understand? It's crazy, because not only like the priest say, you need a car, you need a cell phone to call your job, to keep that job, and call your boss, to be cool with your job. So that's how they made it, you know. And at my age, I see the change, and it's crazy. These phones, they're taking over the system. Like, go ahead.
the next verse. Keep going. So we're just
Oh, sorry. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and in all your dwelling. Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath at rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. And in the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even, shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be at the feast of tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35, on the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
raise your hand if y'all slept in a tent this week. Everybody should be raising their hand right now.
Right.
Everybody raise their hand. Y'all slept in the tent this week. You don't know why? Because the tent is not necessarily the physical tent. It's the nature of it. The poor, the lowest state. You know what I'm saying? The tabernacle meaning tent. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to go camp in the woods, but why would I want to go sleep in a tent when I already live in a 1-bedroom with 4 people? You know what I'm saying? It's a cramped space. It's in a place of affliction. It's not a good spot to be in with a big family or even as anybody. You know what I'm saying? The Feast of Tabernacles is so important because it keeps us humble. It keeps us understanding that we were made to dwell in tents. When the Lord brought us out of Egypt, we didn't build mansions every stop of the way. We didn't build 5-6 bedroom houses. We built tents. We pitched tents. You know what I'm saying? We slept in tents. You and all your family members slept in a tent. Whether it was big or small, it was still a tent. It's not a mansion. It's not a place with solid ground to stand on. You know what I'm saying? All y'all slept in a tent this week. I don't know why, because we are not in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
You are not in your kingdom. You are not in a mansion right now. You know what I'm saying? Next verse. Oh, you read 35?
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Verse 36. Shabbai Yamayam Takora'abwa Asha'a La Yahawah Bayawam Hashemayanya Makora'a Kodash Yahaya Lakam Wahakwabatham Asha La Yahawah Izarath Hawa'a Kalmala Akaf Abadah La'am Ta'ishwa. Verse 37. Allah Mawaidia Yahawah Ashar Takorawa Atham Makora'a Kodash La Koryab, Laha Koryab, Asha, La Yahawah, I love one a cop, Zabak, one a sapium, the bar, Yawam, but Yawam what? Verse 38, Malabad, Shabbathath, Yahawah, Wamalabad, Kal, Nadar Yakum, Wamalabad, Kal, Nadabawath, Yakum, Ashar, Thathanwa, La Yahawah 39. Aka, Bakamasha, Ashara, Yawan, Lakadash, Hashabayaya, Ba'asakam, Af, Tabawa'af, Haharataza, Kagwa, Af, Kag, Yahawah, Shabaith, Yamayam, Bayawam, Hara'ashwan, Shabathwan, Waba Yawam, Hashamayan, Shabathwan. Verse 40. Wala Kaktham, Lakam, Bayawam, Hara'ashwan, Parya, Itazah, Hadar, Kapath, Thamaryam, why not? Itazah, Ibad, Wa Irabia, Nakal, Washamaktham, Lapani, Yahawah, Alahayakam, Shabaith, Yamayam, Wakaktham, Athwa, Kag, La Yahawah, Shabaith, Yamayam, Bashana, Kapath, Awalam, La Darath Yakam, Wakadash, Hashabayaya, Takagwa, Athwa. Verse 30. Let's finish it all, right?
Come on, let's finish it.
Verse 32. Basakath. The Shabu Shabaith. Yamayam Kal Hazarath. Bayash Rala. Yashabu Basakath. Lamain. So like in verse 30, verse 43. Lamain Yediwa, the Rathia come Kaya, Basa Kawath, Hawashabafia Ah, Banya Yasha'ala, Bahawataza Yahaya, our thumb, Ma'arataza, Matazarian, Anya Yahawa, Alia Hayakam, 44, the bar, Masha'af, Ma'ya, Yahawah, Albanya Yasha'ala.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be an holy convocation. So like proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Verse 38, beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Verse 39, also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40, and ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. Verse 41, and ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42, ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. Verse 43, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 44, and Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feasts of the Lord.
All right, clap it up. As we go over every high holy day, the book of Leviticus chapter 23, and the Hebrew and the English, we break down all the high holy days, all the feast days that the Lord told us to keep, man. With that, y'all got anything? Like with that, I might even just me and the brothers up here. Like, sir. No, sorry.
La Yasharala.
Peace to Israel. That many Israel, gird up thy loins, prepared to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Sabrak, yep. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah. With that minutes or birth, I lost the prayers to the sword. I'm trying to make a line right here, bump shots like 10 minute bully. Sit down. All right. Come on, okay, let's go. Spot. Spot. Right. Right. No. Yeah, but she wants to go get it. Right. No. Okay. Look. Start over. Right here. Watch spot. Right.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
Step up.
Step up.
Come on. Right here. That's it. Like, she's good. How about you up? Right. Yahweh. Bashem. Barak. Yeah. Yahweh. Bashem. Barak. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Out. Step up, right foot, step up. Step back in. No. What I do? Right here. No. Do what I do. Boom. 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 Yep. Now, Bashem. Right. Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah. It's by Shem Barak Yah, right? Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
It's like that. It's like just boom. 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 It's like
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
Try it. Let's see. Maya. Shabbat.
this one. This. All right. Stand. Your feet back together. Just put it down. Why you fix? I say like every 10 seconds. All right. Yeah. Yeah,
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
That's everybody, right? Well, like that's on the minute, right?
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
Right to the side. To the side.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
So I'm So we should rise and face east. We're going over the prayers in Hebrew and English. Just stand up to work. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shemai, Shemka, Yahweh, Balak, Tazaka, Aisha, what's the lock now? What's the lock now? Kawak now. What's the lock now? Kawak. Kawawati now. Wala. Ya now. When I say one. Above. I was shy now. My young. The Lord's Prayer in English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. Another power, Hatak in Hebrew. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, how much is a right? A cup. The power in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. Now the blessed Israel prayers in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Lanau, White Sharala, Wahaba Sapari, Barak, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Amun. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh, bless us, and Israel, and the school, in the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 1 and 21 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya, Yaba'a, Isori, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayah, Waratasa, Lamawa, Regalka, Al-Jinawa, Shamarka, Ba'a, Jinawa, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamka, Yawamah, Shema, La'a, Shamor, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamor, Taza'aka, Wa'ai, Psalms 121 in the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth Israel. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel. Neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade. Upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming coming in from this time forward, and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Takarash, Al-Takarash, Shekwa, Oh, Kayahana, our Yagika, Yahama, the one, Ra'ash, Al-Amaka, so like, Yara young one, Yara God, so that, what you thought, your itas are what? Altas are for one, your cup, a marvel, a kawa, the cock, Magalia, yes, a car, show me a shara, I would duck, yeah, our itas are what? The bar, your cup, or ya, how you, I do one, what you shema, Allah young. Mawa'aba, Wahagari, the ball, I'm a one, I'm a lock, I'm a shot, I'm a shot, because of war, Gamasha war, I'm what, the bunny, no, it's a lot, I shall a hum, because a young, when I call, for Yashua, now Shamadwa, Bayan, Hayawa, the mud, the Adama, Shayatama, the da, Yamawa, Ashore, Marwa, Yerusha, Marwa, now what? Allah say a thumb, Galga, Kakwa, Panya, Raka, Yaira, Wakalahaba, you're a young, Daradama, Basira, Abasa, Paka, Bahala, when you hung, one, where you have a quash, some cup, Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. Oh God. For lo, thy enemies. Make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, come. Let us cut them off. From being a nation. At the name of Israel, no more to remember. Consulted together with one consent. They were confederate against the Tabernacles of Edom. And Ishmaelite. Moab. And Hagari. Gabal. And Amalek. The Philistine. With the inhabitants of Tyre. The sword also is joined with it. Hoping the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As the Jabin. The brook of Kisar. Which perished indoors. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nose like Oreb. Like Zahid. Yea. All their princes. And Sabah. And Salmuna. Who said, let us take towards the houses of God. Oh my God. Make them like a whip. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them. Make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Lord. Let them be confounded. Trouble forever. Yeah. Let them be put to shame. And then may know. His name alone is Yahweh. What the most high. Blessed to the Hebrew. Barakatah. Barakatah. Yahweh. Yahweh. Wayahawashai. Wayahawashai. Wamayaka'ala. Wamayaka'ala. Wa'alahai. Wa'alahai. Matasabia. Matasabia. Wakyahana. Alawaki. 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 Hasaranya. Hasaranya. Hakwatazayanya. Hakwatazayanya. Hakuyayaya. Wa'akwaki. Wa'akwaki. Yahweh. Yahweh. Wahashah. 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 I'm in English. The blessings in English. Like, bless you, Yahweh. My the angel, the commanding general Yahweh, the general, the captain, the officer, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, thank you so be it. Thank you so be it. Just repeat after me. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, to us now, right now. Evils and curses, punishment, and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, like prophets, teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, in the school, send evils and curses, punishment, and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasures of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary, send evils and curses, punishment, and destruction to the Edomites, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, the Ku Klux Klan, nation, skinheads, gang movement, the lesbian movement, wives, workers of witchcraft, space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of black people that seek to stop, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plague, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh cycle and Gabriel come down the flying saucer and punish all the heathen that come up against us. We speak thy word. To be known by all. That it is the angel that hath done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause it to shake thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, always, so be it. So, like sisters, Mashami, you may be seated. Brothers, those of you that wish to be anointed, form a line in front of the podium. Brother, I want to be anointed. Parallel line. Sorry, y'all want to be anointed? No? All right, form a line. Like this. Shoulder to shoulder. Go. Right there.
You still up?
Huh? Come, so we still out.
I'm saying when you finish anointing, you just say the best thing. You're gonna go one by one. What I remember. Oh, okay.
Sorry. That's a little bit. ahead. Don't go nowhere. Come back. That's all the brothers. It's like they're here. It's like, sir, come back up.
This is the anointing prayer. Yabaraka.
It's like Yabaraka Yahweh.
Salaki. Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh. Just
Waya Shamarka.
Waya Shamarka.
Ya'ar.
Ya'ar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Ayuka. Waya Kanka.
Waya Kanka.
Yasha.
Yasha.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Ayuka.
Ayuka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Like
Bahashem Yahweh.
Bahashem Yahweh.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapat.
Rapat.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Natazak.
Natazak.
Natsa.
Natazak.
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 Lahab,
Lahab.
Lahab,
Lahab.
Lahab,
Lahab.
Malakma,
Malakma.
Malakma,
Malakma.
Malakma,
Malakma. Otis.
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 Otis. Leonard. 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 Leonard.
Jeremiah.
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 Shakat,
Shakat.
Shakat,
Shakat.
Shakat,
Shakat. Leonard. 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 Leonard.
Bahashem Yahweh.
Hashem Yahweh.
The water.
The water among.
Sisters and children, I want to be anointed. Step up.
Get up, come on.
It's like I walked in. Sri Lanka. Come on, hey, let's go. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Yeah, smart, folks. So smart. Sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Sorry, sorry.
Yabaraka. Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
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 Salaki. Why y'all truck? Salaki. Why y'all shamka? Why y'all shamarka? Why y'all shamarka? Yah. Yahweh. Panyawa. Ayaka. Why y'all kanka? Why y'all kanka? Yasha. Yahweh. Panyawa. Ayaka. Why y'all shamlaka? Shalom. Yahweh. Bashem. Yahweh Shah. Magun. London. Paris. Aparia. Labois. Yasara. Tatiera.
Yamashpa.
Shamar. Bashem Yahushai. The water Amun.
This concludes the service. Sisters, be seated, Bible Shah. Men of Israel, mind you. Gonna give one courtesy salute to the teachers, men of Israel, mind Shabbat. Amanya, Barak. Sisters, stand over. Sorry, face sisters. Go give one courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel, mind Shabbat. Amanya, Barak. Thank you, Yom Tov. Class dismissed.